on, everyone? Happy Monday morning to you, January the 20th. I'm out driving around, heading somewhere, and I just thought I would go live and talk about Ben Boulware joining. Well, he's been on Clemson staff. You know, he was on Clemson staff last year, helping with the linebackers, but he's out on the recruiting trail, and I believe this is going to be an incredible impact. In fact, I think it's going to be huge for Clemson, and I'm going to get into that in just a second. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Normally, I'm tucked away in my corner talking about Clemson football and college football, so if you like talking college sports, Clemson football, I hope you'll subscribe. I do appreciate it. And I hope you have a really, really good day as well. So, Ben Boulware wins a national championship with Clemson back in 2016. He was a lot of fun. You know, he was a lot of fun. He is a young Clemson legend. Some of the incredible footage from the defense during that era was from him. And he was a local product, played at TL Hanna. And now he's 30 years old. I think he's like 30 now. And so you're like, well, Brian, he joined the coaching staff last year, and now he's going into a different role in helping recruit. How is this huge? And I'm glad you asked that question. It's huge because he now has an experienced outsider leading the defense. So you take Tom Allen, think about the contrast here. You take Tom Allen, who's a good defensive, really good defensive coordinator. He's older, he's mature, and he comes to Clemson. Now, he's on Clemson staff, but he's an outsider. He didn't play at Clemson. He wasn't on the staff during the 16-18 national championships. He wasn't. So he brings a different perspective. On the other side, you have Ben Boulware, a guy, as I said, he's a Clemson legend, but he's young. He knows nothing but Clemson. So Tom Allen can come in and mentor this guy. And this is the key, where you're putting a bunch of mature leaders in place to where they can actually create experienced coaches who really know what they're doing. So Tom Allen is benefiting from having someone who is young, who's a Clemson kind of young legend, and Ben Boulware, who can go out and talk to these young recruits. And I'll address that in just a second, because that, to me, that's really key as well. But Ben Boulware, he's actually benefiting from this experience from the outsider. He has Tom Allen there guiding him, teaching him what to do, how to do it, things to avoid. Don't do this. I thought that was a good idea when I was young. Don't do that. Let's go back to Ben Boulware being able to talk to these recruits. Though Ben Boulware is 30 years old, he's not too terribly far removed from playing at Clemson. I mean, it wasn't yesterday, but let me see. I would just say that, looking at the comment section, something is I have no clue what's going on. But anyway, I'm driving, so I can't see the comments. Anyway, but Ben Boulware can talk to these recruits kind of on their level, because not too long ago he was in their shoes. So if he's in their shoes, or he's been in their shoes, he understands what's important to them. He understands what the recent college football landscape is really like. Guess what? They're more likely to be able to understand him, understand understand the mission of Clemson, and how in 10 years, where do they want to be? In 12 years, where do they want to be? How do they want to live their life? How do they want to not only play football and be developed as a man or as an athlete, but vice versa, you know? And for every athlete, it's a little different. In some scenarios, it's very different. But I think this will be a great, in fact, a really good impact on Clemson's recruiting. And I think it's really good for Ben Boulware to be in a place where he absolutely loves Clemson. I don't know the guy personally, but he seems to truly love Clemson. And this could actually create relationships for him recruiting that would bring in guys who has that same passion like he did, who had the same love for Clemson as he did. And when you have more Ben Boulwares playing for Clemson, just like when you hire more experienced coaches, it creates a greater chance that you're going to be successful. When you have more Ben Boulwares on the field, playing almost semi-psychotic with a love for the university, that's great. That's a really good thing for the university. So, and for the football team, and for everyone around, including Ben himself. So, everybody, I think this is really, really good news. I think it's stuff like this that will impact Clemson in October, in September, when the season's going on. It may not seem big, may not seem huge like hiring Tom Allen or hiring a Matt Luke. And I know Ben Boulware was already on staff, but allowing him to grow in his role at Clemson and use it as a positive impact for the team and for himself, I think everybody wins. Drop your comments. Let me know what you think. Y'all take care of yourself. And as always, go Tigers.